This video is about solving equations for y. So we will still use our don't call me after midnight when solving for y, but it's really just two steps. It's really just the add and then the multiply or divide step. So when we are solving for y, number one, solving for y, I'm going to move 4x to the other side. So your first step is always, I should say add or subtract, sorry. I'm going to move this a little bit. Excuse me. I promise I don't have corona. All right, so add or subtract x and then multiply or divide number in front of y. So for number one, I'm going to move x to the other side. So I'm subtracting 4x to both sides. Now, keep in mind, with things like this, I have a number and I have an x. Those are not like terms, so all I can do is rewrite them. I cannot put them together. Okay, and then like I said, that second step is to divide by whatever's in front of y to every term. So negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Now this down here, the m and the b, this is just to remind you, they are set up in y equals mx plus b form. So m is negative 2 and b is 6. M is always with x and then b is always after this part. Okay, so with these problems, we're simply solving for y and then identifying your m and your b. And if you've solved for y, you should be good. So number two, solving for y. Box the term with y. The y and the negative 3 in front are all parts of y. And then move x. So I subtract 2x from both sides. So I've moved negative 2, or I've moved 2x, made it a negative 2x, moved it to the other side. 6 and 2x are not like terms, so I just rewrite them. Next step, divide by whatever's in front of y. Negative 2 divided by negative 3 will turn into a positive, and we're just going to leave it as 2/3. You could write it as 0.67 if you want. And then 6 divided by negative 3 is negative 2. And again, identify the m and the b. M is with x, b is what follows this part. Problem 3, solving for y again. Move that x. That's step 1. Step 2, divide by whatever number is in front of y. So in this case, there is a negative in front of y, so I'm going to divide everything by a negative. Remember, negative divided by negative cancels. And then if you don't have a negative, you change the signs. So m is 3, b is negative 6. And then this one, solving for y, instead of moving the x, I'm going to move the 9. So 2x plus 9 equals 3y. And then divide everything by 3. So 2/3 x plus 3 equals y. And keep in mind, if you like always having the y on the left side, you can flip these around where 3y minus 9 is on the left side, and then that 2x switched to the other side. This would be the same thing, and you would get the exact same thing when you solved. M is with x, b is what follows.